Hello, my name is Zombie Zero. Welcome back to the Asylum Files. This is session number 36. In the previous session, we rated a couple cult matters, one of which went better than the other, and one of which should be hopefully the final church of Dagon matter. The other one really kicked our butts because ninjas may or may not have been involved. Yeah, classic XCOM 2 music. I mean the XCOM 2 menu music. What was this again? Oh, yeah, no. I'm probably gonna just go there and leave because I'd rather take a slightly less penalty than us try to do that and fail around a little bit. The other Kyanite mini base, it's not fun. I don't want to repeat traumatic incident of blaster launchers in a cave environment. It just screams pain. But people are injured. Of note, I'm out for 27 days because ninja got attacked by a ninja or a witch or probably all three. Also, nice. Thorn's out for 15, Hyde's out for 10, Eric's out for 13, and Bob's out for 6. With only Talion, Sudsy, and Tank surviving the matter not being traumatized by attacks by ninjas. Right, one thing I was gonna do since I think we're working on Sonics. We're making our way there. It's 400 something day project. It'll get done eventually. But what I want to do first is note people's size strength. Do I have? Oh, I do. I wrote down a symbol list I want to use for size strength. So for myself, the hash. Okay, I just want to notice that it says delete that person's name. Oopsie. Maybe no, they're not that because there's longer names. I just forgot to push enter. So if they have a hash mark, they have between 90 and 100 size strength. They will likely be Psi users, maybe Psi sword, we'll see. What I do is on screen to at least show I've done something on screen for once. And also to keep track of people I want to train that the council gave us to work with. If they have over 80, they get a percent sign. I may change the system up potentially later, we'll see. But I was more along the lines of waiting until people start getting... we start getting closer to actually needing people to have a good brain. If I do change the system, I'll do it on my own time. Yeah, as the fight goes well, we're taking stock of stuff, doing some base and inventory management before I start cycling the days. But I'm taking note of people's size scores because we have Sonics not in the near future, but we have the lab in progress of being researched. Oh, that does a different symbol. Let's go. That's done. I guess I will use a little mark. I was gonna use it for something else. Yeah, percent means over 80. I was gonna use the little whatever symbol this is for like people I'm keeping track of, but I'll use some other symbol, I guess. I could probably use the hyphen mark as like a breakpoint. Won't really be relevant for a while, but of note, it'll be used for bold and Berserker. Because I would like to learn Kung Fu at some point, and Bolds is one of the original 6. Use that symbol for Spartans. I wanted to use that for like breakpoints because there are some people I actually do want to give Dagonization to. Of course, there's some people with like really low size strength that I would just use as base defense, honestly, because they have no potential to learn Kung Fu. They can't really do much. Before I make a dumb mistake. I think I might have saying the wrong session number, but if I did, then well, blame past me for being EP like yesterday. Alright, Dagonization. Oh, I can sort. Okay, that actually makes things a lot easier for me. Do I? Yeah, I do, because Ball's pretty much at a breakpoint. He just has to commit more acts of violence against various things to get that last size strength. Mumbles already is at the breakpoint. Yeah, Mumbles is already at the breakpoint to learn Kung Fu. They just need the size strength. Don't she need Sandy as well? Yeah, but is it a newer person? Yeah, just do it. And that's a fresh rook. That doesn't have good enough brain for it. All right. People do qualify for that. I think this is just like there's just some base defense personnel. Probably will at least cycle in some people. Well, try to screen some people that actually can learn how to fly a plane, but for now we at least have a person that qualifies. Also, virtual HQ soon. It'll be a while. I forget. I think I need this for the one thing I'm aware of, but I just want to double check. Yes, I cannot sell those. Those are precious. Examiners are precious. By slice go. Well done, your toaster's better outside than me. I will admit the original Setzi had a slice strength of 1. Also, Setzi is indeed first, so congrats. Actually, we can just get the other. Yeah, we'll have some loss of scientists. It'll be fine. Just want to double check before I proceed to yeet most of these navigations away. Yeah, we can sell half of them. We'll get more navigations later, but I need the cash now for upgrading our upgrading to our virtual HQ. Yeah, I've done the low side string once, and it was for the special Dossier mission. I won't spoil it to anyone that's. I won't spoil it too much about what it involves, but it involves a certain Dossier that we have not found just yet. Where I need to temporarily lose access to 5 scientists. Hey, well, hello, I'm here, and now I'm going to bed. Enjoy your sleep, Bald. Oh, you provide storage. Okay. I always forget that fact. Could chuck the alloys, could chuck the entertainment. And probably bodies, and we'll probably be at the space we need. Man, there's so many bodies I need to just chop up and get rid of it. That will be future me's problem. So many bodies. We're under capacity. We are under capacity. Cool. Oh, that takes less time I thought. I guess it takes more time to build it from scratch. That's fine. It's only 10 days of inconvenience, and we'll have our HQ back. Alright. Now for realsies, let's spin that globe. Acquire SMG acquisition, we can now buy them. Oh, we have plenty of ammunition for it. Just give me like 2 of these for now. Vast shotgun. This heavy shotgun was designed to take down lightly armored foes. It works well in outer space. Does 20/7 kinetic damage because shotgun. It's not Thrasher's amount of damage, but it definitely will hurt someone pretty bad. Arc plastic suit. This armor combines enhanced mobility with improved underwater vision. Not bad, actually. Its main gimmick is underwater missions, but has good concussive resistance. It's designed for water missions, there's not really much else to be said about it. Shared titanium ammo tech. Well, Commander, we've uploaded all our data on titanium ammunition directly to the Magma servers. I hope it'll benefit us like you expect, instead of finding us in ours. Also, the council's pretty mad at us right now. You know, just power to point. It's like a matter of all we just did. It's fine. Not quite there just yet. I'm ready to... No, I can't. Well, I can. Yeah, just tell us about that. It's been on my desk for like a while. So many acquisitions. Sure, tell us about this. Have I done trade? No. That's on my list for some point. Oh, I had a tag on staff. That's what I wanted to analyze. I remember, why can't I do this again? Right, I need alien surgery, I just have to win, right. It's still good knowledge to have, so we'll work on it at some point. Pair of strange fainter wills travel deep into an inhabited area in the Arctic. Question and well, I wouldn't question that much. It's better than it's funny just seeing Arctic and just thinking, okay, there's wolves that done stuff, but the council's not happy about this. Strange life form. Okay, maybe this will be the one mission I could just showcase the flying Roomba shell. I also want to start working on that person. And that uninitiated rook. And throw Moose back in. Alright, that's also being trained, right? Oh, the rat can be trained. I mean, the mascot can be trained, my bad. People went missing in the vicinity, same song and dance. Oh, the trees, that rook actually. Oh no, that rook's the right, that rook's the really good soldier that we got. Yeah, and you're the rook that we need to work on. Okay, today we are fighting. Oh, of course, it's zombies. Well, at least the Roomba can actually do its job this time. Yeah, we're not gonna get Cavaliers in this one because I wanted to show off the fun that is, yeah, Rip City. Show off the Roomba shell, but if I remember, yeah, zombies take reduced damage from laser, so it's good training for the Roomba. But yeah, it's just, we're not gonna be getting much else in experience for the Roomba shell. But I guess if you really wanted to, you could send this thing out by itself in like a small car, and it would definitely get the job done. Other than have the civilians spawn across the map, which also a bit unfortunate. Well, the Roomba's doing its best. Probably actually do our job ourselves. Gee, where did that fat zombie go up to? Oh, we knocked unconscious death. Actually, are these susceptible with to gas? Didn't say they're weak. Didn't say they're weak to it or strong to it. So, standard rule supply, I guess. Probably not going to be accurate at all, is it? Yeah. For a second there, I thought the zombies would have just stood still because technically they're right on top of them of the Roomba chassis. Let's do that last, because that's an obscure line of sight. Also, don't snapshot the tag launcher. Oh, so Legend, you're second. Congrats. So I'd say may have beat you by the punch by a fair bit. Oh, I thought I auto-fired. Whoopsie. Yeah, honestly, their best shot is just to trade reactions while the AIs just try to do their thing. Right, auto-fire that one. Well, you hit one of those shots, so good enough for me, I guess. Not what I meant. Just burn what I missed. Oh, there it is. I mean, it checks out because I did lob a smoke grenade. I mean, a smoke, words. I did backfire the attack launcher. Alright, problem solved. Civilians may have died, but they were across the map, so couldn't do much about that. Send. Oh yeah, I did have a trooper car, but I need to turn into a Zephyr serum. Yeah, send the better zombie trooper. Salty the unnamed, Lucky the Moose and the unnamed. It leads to that other unnamed tally. Yeah, I see that. I say no to that. Oh, I keep forgetting to send someone in the interceptor. Throw Rebel in the seats today. Ah, engage. And due time will get to you and your other matters in Alaska. So let's still look at my wounds from the matter, and we're actually are trying to. Oh. I'm more trying to get prepared for HQ to deal with those matters in particular. Syndicate Monster Lab. Our objective is to raid a secret Syndicate lab and capture crucial files concerning monster activity. Search the scientists and to retrieve these files. Expect to find some well-equipped and numerous Syndicate security. Gonna wait till daytime. Oh yeah, also those macro SMGs are a thing I can equip. Probably bring actual help for this one. Our cob's up. Oh, and also not bring the Roomba chassis. I mean that, yeah. And bald. Where's my other trip vest? Oh, you. And we have made 2 med kits. Alright, it's... I wish it told me in advance, because I would not have brought the tank otherwise, because I don't think it can go in, but I could be wrong in that fact. You're about to penetrate an underground lab complex. Going to come to waste impossible, so you must proceed to some caverns. Look for Syndicate scientist personal files. I know I was thinking it was just a regular lab I was going to. Right, someone's bringing that macro SMG to field test. Oh no, I didn't put on the ship. My bad. Never mind. Actually, no, assault cannon. No, you can bring it. Just can't bring a mech hit. Yeah, rifle's fine, I guess. The tank, which may not be relevant in this mission. Sniper, minigun, rifle, autocannon with AP rounds. Yeah, I'll do. Yeah, and as expected, the tank can't do anything in this mission. Fantastic. If I recall, this one isn't as bad as, say, the Kyanite base. If I know this was underground, I would have brought some pups with me. And melee, because I think there's something potentially dangerous in this on this map. Wait, am I missing someone? Oh, ball spawned like right in the middle. Oh, and this place burns from around. Sanity, great. Fantastic. That's an all shotty. All right, they're probably the equivalent of ceramic plates. Luckily, we have bold. It's relevant. No, this is just a really funky map generation, I guess. I mean, if it doesn't lead anywhere, it'll be a good place to go forward on, I guess. Meanwhile, the tank just has a chill, I guess. Assuming this has nothing of note. Doesn't seem like it. It seems like a case that had more than essentially 6 people. As for Atacom, just throw the rest of them. It's also just go places. Maybe not go too far, though, because you're by yourself. This looks like we're ready to go, but I can't really tell. Oh, okay, that's a good sign of where I need to go. Got it. I guess I just caught a guy that's on a smoke break, as it were. Like, I only hope no syndicate people fell in that pit, but yeah, if they did, then well, they'll eventually find their way out. Alright, interconnects, cool. Alright, you guys need to go and join the fight. Part of me still thinks there's something to be concerned with, but my take can only just stare and just watch our rear, I guess. Well, you're out of energy. Didn't realize that fact. Alright. Is there anyone with like probably be one of the rifle people at that 6 point. Hey, I'm having a storm in single file, but there's not really much I can do about this. What entry point at all. Oh, that's a hack bug. Oh, I found the reason why I was scared of this map. Luckily, it decided not to charge us. He did stuff to it. Good enough. Where's my heavy stuff? There it is. First with an assault rifle. Backplate is susceptible to getting shot, so try it. Worst case, you hit his side because it's sort of presented towards you. Good enough. Since Addercobb is winded, take your scanner out. Yeah, that's all us. All right. No, there's another security with assault rifle. Luckily, that's Ball's expertise, just dealing with armor. I guess that's an entry point. That has to be downstairs because they can't be that close to us, I don't think. Ow. Well, we can pass that up, luckily. Not what I meant. Surprised? No, I guess I'm not really that surprised. He must have had like a pretty hard-hitting gun. Yeah, AP slug would probably would hit hard enough to go to a trip fest. Oh, you're out to use it. British quarters. I guess that, yeah, I might explain why we saw it being there a couple turns ago. White take point on that side. Right, you don't have a mech kit on you. Okay. Some pings there. That has to be downstairs though. I'll start pressing a little bit. I do have to be somewhat cautious. If there's one hack pup, there's probably multiple. Fire that thing in this sort of instance. Same as you. Same as you. Okay. Another assault rifle. Fall back. Yeah, let's do a teak. No, you can put that away then. The downside is everyone's pretty much crapped in like a sardine, which is not really ideal, but again, only 1 entry point. Just put that back in your leg. Except there. A lot of assault rifles. I mean, I doubt it, but you never know. If I can hit that guy in the side. Oh, tapped him. He's not up again, he can't do much, so just go back. Don't have a plan B because I'm fighting armor head on, which is not really good, except if I had a tank on me, which I don't. I don't like this, but I can't really do much about it. Great, they're multiplying. That's a cause, by the way. Well, at least I don't hit the front plate. Okay, got that second person. Did we hit the guy in the back? No. Oh, so I didn't really see if that was buckshot that got fired or AP rounds. Yeah, I just hit a snapshot. Nice shot. If it was AP rounds, it may make us. It may actually connect. Well, may do damage, but let's at least try. Might be enough to actually knock him unconscious for blood loss. Oh, there was a pup out there actually. The tank is out amused. I didn't realize there was. Well, I mean, I may check out that connects to here somehow, but yeah, the tank is out amused at that prospect though. Ow. Of course that AP slugs in it. Alright, patch it up. Oh, you're one I already did, medical work. Also, imminent John Cena is imminent because Rebel is not second. Well, you actually bounced both those slugs. Can you do it again? You can, but you had to run. You forgot the garlic. Well, no garlic. Medkits. Not you, because you don't have one. Oh, you had a mine. That's rude. Oh no, you have healing gel. Alright, that's patched. Or I'd be concerned if there's more of those. Also, I just realized your gun's dry and we have no... Actually, no, we do have a backup. Someone has standing on a body? Yeah, so that's... I mean, that's Tally can pick up that gun next turn to use. I mean, I will admit the autocannon's cool, but not really good at not ideal for this range that we're fighting at. I saw more syndicate, more security guards. I will clip try. Well, let's hit the guy that was vulnerable to getting hit with that cyber gun. So that's just a problem of like we're fighting in a really awkward position. Different security guard, and he has a blast magnum on him. Well, he died all the same, but you're right, he had a really cool red helmet. Okay, that's enough contacts for now. Right, pull out your scanner. No immediate contact. I'm not sure how many of those head clips are exactly on this map. But if people are panicking from all the security guards were killing, there might be a head clip still alive. Speak of the pub themselves. You know, I was hoping to not have to resort to firing a minigun at a pup like this, but I don't have a choice. Or it survives. I wanted to be humane and not overkill a pup. Also, I may have gotten overzealous with excessive use of gun. I think someone's probably gonna get injured from... Well, I had buckshot. So maybe not. No, but there's other guards. Yeah, of course, you hit the side. Oh, that's what healing gel's for. That out of the way. You had an auto shot at you injured with a pistol from long range. Yeah, it's about par for the course, honestly. I hit the wrong tile, but I don't think it matters. Okay, it may have mattered a little bit. Okay, solves that. I want to make sure that heck pup doesn't survive, doesn't die, but I make no guarantees on that. Okay, no one took damage. What if that goes down? Well, that may go downstairs, actually. Reasonable chance on that. Guns dry. Your gun's dry. Oh yeah, I do have knockout grenades active. Okay, we can patch this guy up and then we can just knock him out with a knockout grenade to ensure he stays unconscious. I just need one more turn. Take a look. Yeah, you have two sides exposed. Okay, this is probably gonna hurt a little bit. The reason I'm not drawing smoke is because we're in a really awkward close quarters sort of situation. Smoke is not really gonna be helping us that much. As much as I want to say otherwise. Well, you made a choice in your panic. You made not really the smartest choice, but it's a choice. Yeah, security guard just says hello. Shoot, on the downside, my gun, Bald's gun is almost dry. Okay, that's been secured. Drop this on him. And you guys may want to move so you don't get knocked out unconscious by accident. Oh, that did overstun. Okay, didn't matter. They're done. I was thinking there was one more hack pup, but that's why the mission didn't end. But I guess that security guard we killed was the last one. More assault rifles to transfer over. Don't need all the shotguns. Never really field tested them, but I don't really need them at this point. I'll keep the costume. Need only a singular monster file, so the rest are just pure cash. And we only need one embryo to research for reasons. Security, we have a hack pup, which is actually pretty nice. Can you tell us anything? No, we can just sell them. They could take the assault rifles and those cars. Get rid of a zombie. Healing gels, we're not going to make any more because medikits replace them entirely, but might at some later point. Cannoneer to Bald, Keystone to Moose and Tally, Field Medic to Sudsy and Bald, Lucky to Moose and Tally, Battle Scar to Tally and Bald, Sniper and Attercop, and Trooper to Tallywags. And Oh, upside down. I was thinking heck. I was thinking help hubs for some reason. I know I said I wasn't gonna pull research off that, but I need these files analyzed. I'm already injured. Moose is out for 8, Tally's out for 5. That's not that bad. Or what could have been depth by help hub. Oh, heck hub. And, you know, the tank not actually seen action, but it did at least kill some stragglers, I guess. Bullfrog corpse. This large frog-like specimen appears to be either a species yet unknown to science or an artificially created organism. Unlike what we know about large ancient amphibians, this creature shows signs of fast metabolism, which explains how it can survive and thrive in a terrestrial environment. Traces of an extremely energetic chemical compound has been found in its blood. Cannot research a dart musket. I'll put that Area 52's list. The Vast Rifle. The Vast Rifle fires 3 bullets in a rapid succession, aligned for a high level of fire control. Like all vast equipment, it can work in outer space. The Vast Rifle is interesting in that it does fire 3-shot bursts. In a 12-round clip, so this thing could fire 4 times before reloading. Whether you aim down the sights or just hip fire it. Going deeper. Our exploration of Shog points a picture of a hot, dark place. It seems to be inhabited by several sapient species. One of them is the giant spiders, whose underground activity is much more complex than we give it credit for. Others are also thought to be arthropods, bizarre as it may be. These species build loosely connected settlements, which utilize highly advanced technology for survival and prosperity. These societies are unlikely to have developed such technology on their own, which provokes all kinds of questions. Considering the aliens deem them dangerous enough to open a special front, it would be in our special interest to form diplomatic relations with Shog. Unfortunately, these races are inherently hostile, so all attempts at contact failed. Therefore, we should use Deadly Force to capture any tribal leader for questioning and possibly find a diplomatic solution later. So that'll advance the Shog storyline some more. USAS-12. A famous efficient combat shotgun manufactured by Daiwo Precision Industries. Requires Pro 2 to purchase. It's a shotgun. I guess technically better than the pump action. It's a choice. Research. As for you guys, continue to work on that stave. That this also let us do something special, but maybe I'm wrong in fact. Oh yeah, it does actually. So because we did the various things with Magma, we now have access to titanium bullets. Also a really complicated name. So we have access to titanium buckshot, titanium AP rounds.
Ooh.
Ubu, which, as you would expect, hits much harder. Titanium rounds hit 37 by 6, and the titanium AP rounds do 70 damage, so that definitely will drop a number of things. Heavy cannon also just have titanium bullets 42 by 8 and 88 kinetic damage. And even the light cannon gets more devastating rounds. The downside is we can only purchase a finite amount of bullets per month, if I recall. You know, just have to make a deal with the devil, well, figuratively, I guess. Oh, well, this is gonna be a cakewalk. On the other hand, the people that were on the mission need some R&R because sanity draining mission. Whisper, Rouge, Bison. Person we did not send on that mission. That rook. There's Spursker. Oh, there's Spursker. Oh, actually, no, you're so fine. Great miss. Oh. Oh yeah, Ball's also out injured for a week, so that's not as bad. And Tally's injured for only 4 days, so not as bad as what could have been a bite by a heck pup. Right. Let's start packing in the medikits. Did I say I was gonna throw in here? That I did not do so last. Play bombs for the MTL. Oh, I need shrapnels. That's what I need. start putting the laser rifle since we can now use that. Oh, the background's pretty right. Alright, let's go beat up some... essentially some I almost said Samurai for a second there. Some whiz kids. Jarhead investigation. After careful examination of Jarhead parts, we've concluded that at least 7 of them are fairly mundane components. Our next step was to check thoroughly if anyone in particular had been ordering these parts. The work was pretty nightmarish since there were thousands of companies involved, but in the end we found some leads. We'll keep an eye on these parts and try to follow them, hopefully to the place these Jarheads are made. On a separate note, I also found some old documents mentioning a similar creature. These records are from the 1950s and originate from some British organization called UNIT. It may be important. We can now research some more history. Now, so we on that. Right, our expansion project is done. Hacker Gang runs a major dark web facility area. We certainly need to seize their stuff for our own purposes. Also interesting, but that's not. Let's not give you the big toy just yet. Well, maybe. Also, hooray, salads are broken again.
Hey, yo?
Or they're super delayed today. Well, it beats the alternative, I guess. Big SMG. I mean, I was proven wrong in like a second. It could have been for something else. Take a minigun. Rouge can take the blob sniper. Which I've been using a while, but they were running AP rounds per capture duty. You know what? That's fine. We're dealing. It's just. This is just. These are just whiz kids. Yeah, how does it do? The building is next to us. Good to know. Then we spawn in front of the facility in question. Cool. Tank is here to play. I'm not gonna get complacent, but at least we're not going heavy with immediate rocket launcher, so there is that at least. Oh, one of the gun places right there, actually. Makes a satisfying noise if anything. Do we know any information on this thing? Turret, yeah, turret can't even do much. The turret can't do much, but I'm thinking of its more deadly brethren that we luckily don't have access to yet. If you know, you know, but it's a later alien problem to deal with. Oh yeah, Bison. On the off chance I'm wrong, just chill there for now. Ow. Of course, I get stapled to the side. Oh. Well, never mind. It's like a insignificant scratch. I didn't even do anything to him. Back up for a sec, Rook. Tank needs to burst in all the weight knows how by applying little cells of Taka. Okay, fine. Tank can have fun. Fun is banned. Fun is banned to the tank. On second thought, go that way. Yeah, oh, it's gonna be fine. The tank will take most of the damage. Case of point. Come on, order tank can do it. No, it can't. I wish it could burst through the wall, but it unfortunately cannot. Oh, there's a garage. Oh. Well, that's gonna be awkward in a second. I didn't realize the back door led to that spot. Okay, luckily there were some. Fall back. Well, I mean, I am a fan of this giant SMG. So where was that at? No. .36 to hip fire, you cannot do that. You can at least make it to the door. The tank will act as a diversion. I'm very confident there's nothing from Whisper to receive, so just go reconverge if there's still anyone left. Hello, friend. I will say this is going better than me trying to storm forward and almost dying to a vast shotgun. Oh, where's contact? Behind us. Somewhere. Here. No. The door that got open somehow. All right, one of those. Okay. Tank concern was done his job. It could just proceed to roam and see if there's any stragglers. This seems like a poor choice. Go like there. Fire this turn. Yeah, that's actually a bonus skill. I'll take it. There's yet a gunpoint. Well, we still have a job to do, so there's still something that's not yet broken. This does look a little bit. Does look a little bit cool. All right, and the last guy surrendered. Cool. People got some sets. I don't need 7 staplers. Well, I don't need 7 heavy nail guys, not staplers. Precision files, which you can use still. Secret files can't tell us anything. WizKid can tell us one thing, so we'll keep them. Assault of the Berserker, Ice Cold Killer the Bison. It leads to the new people and mastery of the light minigun to Bison. Syndicate Office. Syndicate Data Seizure. Your agents will enter a subsidiary company to Syndicate. Your task is to retrieve a data disk located on the top floor. Expect to find Syndicate security forces in an office building and its direct proximity. It's a covert op. Well, I've wanted this mission for a while actually, so this works. Affable. Yeah, we'll take leadership for this. They haven't seen any action in a while, and it's mostly because the low side strength, but we'll take them. Physics and Ghosts. Anyone qualifies for training for us? You can get Bio Enhanced. Mumbles can learn Kung Fu. and studs can go to flight school. This has many needs for covert ops. Yes, it does. Looks like, yeah. Alright. I guess if it's nighttime, it doesn't really matter because the bulletproof coats give us some night vision. I mean, we do have flares anyway, so it doesn't matter to me. Bloodhound. These monstrous, genetically engineered canines are mass-produced beasts of war. They're savage and bloodthirsty, yet no less smart and loyal than normal dogs. They're implanted with a direct red skin graft, making them very resistant to bullets. Their only weakness is complete reliance on expensive drugs and antibiotics to stay alive, due to imperfections in the design. They're also sterile. However, the manufacturers consider both of these features advantageous in such a prosthetic commercial product. It's like the Guild Pup, except they also do her pretty bad. You can now research Neoderm. Pretty long-ish project, so throw those guys on. What assassination squad? Oh, because that's weird. So usually when these matters send missions, they send them to a city. It sent them directly to Barrow, which is where this HQ's at. That's not aggravating or anything. I mean, I'll still do it, but need to do a covert out first. I keep forgetting Ghost is like a newer person technically, but I haven't really got them. They either haven't seen that much action, or I haven't really been using their skills that well. Wait a second, these are as newer people, but I should be cycling people in the first place. You'll be in charge of the VSS. SMG and Flame Glove. Alright, Taser and the Deagle. Something different. I don't really expect to be capturing people, but it gives me an opportunity and I'll try, I guess. SMG, BSS, SMG, pistol. This works. Don't need sales because this is not really a long operation, just a... Well, not really a stag and grab, just a mission in general. Although it is nighttime. Where someone sees us. Oh yeah, they're a little... Well, at least I'm not getting punished for trying to reap his position. Okay, or I need to be more cautious. Well, that worked at least. There were, I thought it was running agents, honestly. It also looked like it just punched his wall and sort of blend in. Yeah, about what I figured.
Colonel, I'm trying to sneak around, but I'm dummy thick, and the clap of my ass cheeks keeps alerting the guards.
I mean, you're not wrong. I would say otherwise, but you're in fact not wrong in this one for once. Problem though is just fighting Syndicate security in general with what I have equipped. Yeah, this is supposed to be a snag and grab. It's not gonna be a snag and grab. Oh my gosh, why are there so many security guards in that one direction? Well, I do have the cure, I think. On the other hand, this is not really something ideal. Yeah, I don't see this really here in the way. Shoot. I don't see this anywhere. I may have to go back a turn. And we'll see. That may be enough to divert their attention for like a second. So many security guards. And there's one behind me. Ow. Well, I knocked one unconscious and they probably bled. They probably, where they probably went unconscious, but blood loss and didn't die from the incendiary. No, they're fine. And he went right between the both of them. You know, I'm slightly disappointed at this prospect. Because they say, wait, incendiary grenade? No, because that would be convenient, and convenience is disband. That I don't have to do. You'll probably CQC. Yeah, there's a guy going postal. I wish I could say otherwise, but that's the only thing I can really think of at the moment. Ow, pain. I fail when I'm getting shot by a guy with a... Pretty much literally like postal dude. Or just go to an off guy that I can't hit for some reason. I'm hoping it was I'm hoping no, there's no security guard I didn't take care of. Like this. They're just taking LCS, which is the part I'm worried about the most. Yeah, I think I learned my lesson. The lesson is don't come in during the daytime. I mean, don't come during the night because they can see us and we cannot see them. Lesson learned. Also, was that before I put people in the thing? No. Okay. And I guess also just have flame gloves because those will go to security guards. Concealables. How many flame gloves do I have extra? And I guess grenades or gas. Yeah, grenades or gas will probably be fine as well. Oh, they're up too. Anything else I could bring? Mass driver. Need to make bullet sport though at some point. Yeah, now be a little bit better on stuff I can bring. Because I was not expecting that many security guards. Rogue robots. We've done it before where I'm not gonna risk people dying to make related poor choices. Okay, we learned our lesson last time. Right, you get a glove. You get a glove. You get a glove. Is that smoke? It is. Right on your leg, I guess. Affable, your job is BSS. You have the mass driver and a clip for it. Just don't have that in your pocket. You have a healing gel. You also have the SMG. Physics will have a deagle. That'll be in your backpack. Alright, that'll do. So VSS, mass driver, SMG, deagle, blast pistol. And we have actual throwables and flame clips. Okay. Spawn has a smoke dropped on it. I thought it did. I guess not. Alright, the really big. I think this map would have that, because I thought it was just a simple smash and grab. Well, quote unquote smash and grab. Okay, and you hide behind the rover. There's a person with a spy pistol. Aim down the sights. Or miss. That's also a fact. That's also a thing. Alright, that's one person down. Prefer to use that on someone that actually had armor, but beggars can't be choosers today. So the fact that I haven't heard any doors open does concern me a little bit. Oh, I vision off. Okay, heard a door open. Now that's door I can see. A really obscure place to be, honestly. Wow, you survived, Ashley. I'm surprised. No, he didn't have a bad day because that probably torpedoes. Yeah, it did. Cool. Oh, that's an assault. That definitely would have killed us. So much for me thinking this would be a cakewalk, honestly. Another office. That's another. I keep saying postal guy, but it's not postal dude. More like I guess just a worker or something. Who survived getting hit by a mass driver? I have no words on that one. Other than he probably should get a lotto ticket while he still can. That's all I can really think of at this point. Okay, well, we can't get one now because he's, you know, dead. Person with an assault rifle and a shotgun. Okay, perfect. And nice, cool. And for one for good measure, because the gas grenade I expect to kill, I'm not sure on the regular grenade versus some of the ceramic plates. Backside still secured. Okay, I guess one was enough. Cause. Who unfortunately shield their side plate. Then your leg for now. I mean, if it's dumb and it works, just keep doing it, I guess. Alright, we can actually start pressing forward for whatever's left on this map. I started to be somewhat cautious though, because I'm not sure what other lots of weapon these guys could potentially have. Just would have expected a cell cannon, because that would have. We've seen what it does to them. I'd rather not be on the business end in something that's less armored than that. On the other hand, I'm not really sure where the rest of these guys could be at potentially. You're gonna pull your scanner out for next turn. And so is Jason. There's contacts in the building itself. Yeah, the giant tower of Ominous Doom. Luckily, we're just here on a covert op, so it's not the fun just yet. But it'll lead to the fun. This may also be a different reality where we come in during the daytime because I forgot these guys have night vision and their vision is better than us. There might have been the rest of the external forces, at least. Probably just whoever's in the building, in the big building of Doom itself, if I were to guess. Where was that assault cannon? Not that I'm going to use it, of course, because we have... Well, no, it'd be... I think it was you that had the gun? Yes. Ah, I can't take your clip. Yes, this is definitely the one that has a CO, but we're here to collect their data file that will cause fun to happen. I'm not going to say what kind of fun, but some sort of fun. How much bullets waste so much? Okay. Fleischer has the fun in their hands. Affable's there behind them. If I shoot the Windows L, I could get them from that way. I'm more concerned about them outreacting us if I do that. It's tempting to do though. I'm more concerned that they'll outreaction us, and considering we're Under Armour compared to them, we probably will get dropped before we can drop them. I just want to make sure the AO is secure before I proceed to maybe do that idea after all. Oh, that's also the map. That probably explains why they haven't really came out from that angle. Yeah, okay, so I think it's just safe to assume that they're just there. Okay. There's no time limit. It's not like the other syndicate mission we did. There's no sanity mechanic to worry about. Someone came out. Don't fire that because that will cause really bad crossfire to happen. Okay, maybe not. Actually, I realized the guy with the flame glitch should probably be taking point because they can just torch the person afterwards. Actually, no better idea. Okay, snap up there then. Or not. Oh. Might wanna put that in your pocket. Windows are hard, man. I can't really say much other than that. Okay, fine. Carefully aim at the window like there. Think of the window. Okay, not the one I wanted, but it's a window. Sure. Yeah, it's a rough life. And yet I'm still hitting the second floor on this thing. Like, I'm not actually for miracle. It's like literally just like that particular panel. Yeah, I get it. Let's just wait for these guys to pop out. Maybe if I'm lucky, they'll just go out this window for some reason. Okay, maybe if I aim higher up, you'll actually unintentionally hit the target. Thank you. Granted, you're in a bad spot because of that, but you did it. And then I just... Well, I got what I asked for. I should have hit in the first place. Possibly just because Syndicate's not playing nice today. Sorry, Sleep Rebel. Is that the game hurt my sass about cutting open the windows like that? Just thinking about it. It's very scared the heck out of me. He thought about it, but luckily he didn't do anything dumb about it. He stepped out. Alright. Alright, it's not getting injured because of my own hubris, but that one particular one had comes to me, to be honest. Assault cannot cover it up. That's painful in so many different ways. Anyway, there's our objective, which leads to fun. The important thing is no one got injured, but my injury just started to rack up because of my own hubris, but it'll be fine. Also, I need to manufacture the clips once I know the tech. Deputy the Glacier, patient affable, Impetus Erwin evolved. Of note, that's Ghost Wizard stirred. Execution to Jason, Battle Scar to affable, Overwatch to exit to Jason, Sniper to affable, and delete to Jason. About his injuries. Affable's out for 10. It could be worse, I guess. So sad I'm out for a month because of the matter, but it's something that had to happen. Also, that one mission just despawned immediately, so, well. Cyberweb portal system. The cyberweb portal we have seized turned out to be one of many on Earth. Apparently, the transdimensional tech the cyberweb uses has its downsides. It can only be activated at certain times and locations, so in order to maintain a reasonable frequency of travel, one must have many such installations around the globe. And this means that if we are to travel beyond the portal, we'll need to mind the clock as well. Another problem with these portals is that they are leaky, meaning that apart from the main gate, smaller bubbles tend to spontaneously appear in the vicinity. If these mini portals emerge outside the compound, it often leads to extra-dimensional creatures infiltrating the Earth. Cyberweb doesn't seem to care much though. Dart musket. Inspired by the bullfrog tongue, this improved dart weapon has better range and accuracy than a rifle variant. Since its effect would be very difficult to reproduce with inorganic materials, real bullfrog tissues are required to make it. It's pretty much the dart rifle, but just improved. Has a better aim range model. It fires slightly further at range before accuracy drop off, and it uses the same bullets, so it's just better. Downside is it requires a bullfrog corpse to produce them, but it's a better option. Oh yeah, I haven't researched them yet. Underwater warfare. This heavy weapon fires solid bullets using hydraulics instead of powder. This solution puts a limit on the gas cannon's effective range, but allows it to work underwater. It's a big cannon. It's a big underwater cannon, which fires AP rounds, high explosive, and incendiary ammunition. I guess technically a particular specialty for a certain underwater based XCOM game. We can now research the coelacanth. Not that we've really unlocked underwater stuff just yet, but probably the following month. Too many things on the list. Not enough scientists. More convoy shenanigans. Engage. Monster Inc. files. These documents prove without a doubt that the Syndicate is responsible for cloning and distributing chupacabras, breeding friendlier wolves, catching and experimenting on Welsh Shamblers and Longhorns. The list is long. Anyway, while they're not the actual creators of these organisms, without their support, the monster presence on Earth will decrease. In order to solve this problem once and for all, you must journey to an abandoned Red Dawn lab. It's not crawling with giant spiders, but it holds the key to defeating this menace. Unfortunately, we need to deal with Red Dawn first, but it's a step forward. Reclamation of Ether. Reclamation of Ether, also known as Children of Ether, is a loose organization of netomancers, psychotronics, and the like. These minds become a little unhinged from years of contact with the side spirit of our planet. They're likely to cause a disruption of order, usually by summoning atypical effects and sometimes offering life sacrifices to psionic entities. But yeah, in order to advance and figure out the truth behind the spider stuff, need to terminate the Red Dawn first. So we can't do that just yet, but soon. Yeah, but sure. We're waiting mostly on Virtual HQ to get done. Crop circles. We have it done. We're waiting for the map to turn over so we can deal with that. The reason why we haven't yet was mostly because I was under the assumption that the Tasha's mission, which I was hoping to get before I did the HQ mission, apparently can spawn after we deal with their HQ. Otherwise, I probably would have taken care of them a few months ago, honestly. Think at the front, add a cop in. Alright, let's go deal with this real quick. Hopefully someone can get some amount of bravery training for this. Oh, it. I did. I didn't realize we could one-handed. You can fire thing one-handed. That's. It'll explain a bit actually. Also, they're both unarmed. We don't really need to fire our shotguns at them. The strange world we live in, where instead of stunning the farmers, we're just pepper spraying them to submission. There you go, problem solved. No bravery points, unfortunately, but it was more to make a statement, if anything else. Syndicate floppy disk. We've analyzed the data seized at the office building and mapped some companies that were secretly owned or manipulated by the syndicate. Now guess what's on the list? Black Ops Industries. Also, I must have been dry. Apologies. Apparently our supplier is little more than a puppet used by the syndicate to make some good money, although it's uncertain if they even realize who they are really working for. This puts Black Ops in a very awkward position. With this information, we could seriously damage their reputation or possibly destroy them outright. But I have a better idea. Let's use it for some leverage during our next business meeting. I'm sure they will be more than willing to give us some special treatment. Perhaps even grant us permission to use their precious designs for manufacturing. After all, we are a valued customer and protectors of the Earth. We can now research vast underground weapon distribution, and we can now make titanium ammunition for all the Black Ops stuff that we are sort of commandeering for our own purposes. And we can acquire gas shells for the mortars. I was curious when we would actually acquire those, but that's gonna be fun to test out. Also, just because I could show this off. Not data. Floppy. So, yeah, flow works. Syndicate is pissed. Congrats. I'm sure that won't lead to them being upset or anything like that. What I am curious about is these mortar rounds. No, well, I still want to know what they are and probably use it for our own uses, for our own purposes. Because I'm pretty sure they weren't in our dad's company, otherwise I would have used them excessively. Tempting, but I do not want to go into the sewers. Council's giving us one of their agents. A level 1 sapper. It says he's back. Right, get these shrapnels made, because I just realized end of the month we sort of need those for Red Dawn. At least I have some med kits done. HQ has their improved research facility. Means I could put 10 back on that side lab. Rest of these guys on laser cannon. Neoderm. While we cannot I can't word today. While we cannot simply grow our own bloodhounds overnight, we can take inspiration from them to enhance our dogs with artificial dermal armor. This additional layer based on Thoroughbred increases their overall value by 5. Their overall armor value by 5. It stacks with worn armor, and it requires a sick rating to use. XCOM History Unit. In the 1940s, a UFO crashed on British soil, alerting the government to the alien presence. This information was never shared with any other country. Instead, a special response team was assembled in case they came again. The aliens did return a number of times and were engaged on several occasions. Unit losses were high, but they achieved several victories, seizing some alien corpses and equipment. Then they took an active role in battling other related threats, mostly cyborgs created on Earth by alien agents. After it was eventually disbanded, unit personnel participated in the Xenonauts project. Their scientific division never went far with alien tech, but they invented a few gadgets, like anti-robot weaponry, of which we found blueprints for the EMP grenade. Oh, the mortar shells are new too. The sword of mines, I think. Could be wrong in that fact. I like how I immediately put people on away from the side of that, but I need to sort of know about this stuff. I'm not sure how effective the EMP mortar is going to be, considering I know what EMP usually is used against. But I'm so curious regardless. Yeah, because our workers toward that. Cool outpost. And it's the Lotus. Man, I want to keep going, but it's pretty much time for me, and I'm gonna hope there's not that many missions left, because we are eventually gonna have to deal with the Red Dawn HQ, and it may be a longer mission. We'll see. Before I call things off though for today. How many shrapnels do we have? Seven will do. But not that, get that other shrapnel made real quick. Resume the meta kits. When would the next one, when would the final one be made for this? Oh, for an hour. Means I can get ready these medical bags. Also keep, well, no, No, I can get rid of the med packs. And then between sessions, I will update our templates because meta packs are just outright better, and they let me have more options to build stuff to make better equipment settings. So I'll be doing that between sessions, but next time, not Magma. We've done Magma already. Next time we deal with the Lotus Outpost and whenever it happens, the Red Zone HQ. So.